And so what we do when we have the issues in our own life that we're not happy with, what do? We beat ourselves up. What do?
Shame.
We shame ourselves out. What do? We put ourselves down. We call ourselves names. We are the most negative person to ourselves. So I'm here, guys, to activate your love for yourself. When was the last time you hugged yourself and said, I love you? Now let's try that. Just have a picture. I love you. I love you. I really, really love you. So what, you've mucked it up so many times and you've done a shitty job. I still love you. So what, you've let me down and let the family down and let others down. I still really, really love you. So what if you didn't make the grade? You weren't good enough. You weren't pretty enough. You weren't fat enough. You weren't skinny enough. You weren't white enough, black enough. All this kind of stuff you guys are. You've never been enough. Because you're already perfect. I love you. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. You need to say that to yourself, beautiful one. I love you. Say it in your heart. I love you. So as we're moving this energy tree, we're unblocking and we're moving that. I love you. Just breathe, open up and feel. Yes, yes, beautiful. Thank you. Release that. You don't speak to yourself like that. You really need to reconnect. I love you. I love you. I love you. So why don't you love yourself? Why don't you? Who else is going to love you if you don't love yourself? Have you not worked out that you cannot find anybody outside of you to give you the love you deserve? You think when you find that right person, you're suddenly going to have all this love? No. Until you're able to give the love to yourself that you deserve. And you deserve more love, not less. And only you can give that love to yourself. And you have to be the reflection of that which you're saying that you want. You see? So if I say to you, what is it that you're looking for in your life? Love. Love. Look at that. So you have to be the reflection. I could love you because I am the reflection of pure love light. And you can see and feel that. And you can see the clarity and the purity of the connection. And that's what we have to create for ourselves. So when you get to that place where you can feel that connection and you be that one, that is the space for the love, then you attract that in your life. See, we're all looking for love. But the only way we can get that is we become that love which we're searching for. These are very, very advanced teachings here, guys. And I'm just glossing over a few of them because we've only got 2 hours tonight. But this is the most important message for tonight, because this is where we're taking you back home into your hearts. And the heart is really your life, because you are life. Here's another distinction I want to give you tonight. You are life. And you, the heart of you is the life of you. And I'm telling you now, within your heart is everything. So you have to see things within you first before you can see it outside. Everything that you're seeing out here has already happened in here. Does anyone understand that concept, or is that too metaphysical? Because I can bring it back to basics. See, so you are the reflection. Everything is an illusion. This is an illusionary world, okay? This is all what we create for ourselves. So I'm going to be introducing you to a concept of creating the life you really want. Creating the love you really want. Just the way you're talking and speaking to yourself on the inside, in your heart. Everything, the good and the bad, it's all me. And I love it that I get to be me. I don't want to be like anyone else, really. I love being me. Absolutely love being me. I get to fulfill my own life purpose. I get to go out and do amazing things with my life. And starting today, I am making no more excuse and I'm blaming no one. Because I take full responsibility for everything in my life. And I'm not scared to share all of myself with others. Oh yes, that would be nice. Yes, you can share the good and the bad. all aspects of myself. All aspects I'm ready to share. All aspects of myself I'm ready to share. All aspects of myself I'm ready to share. I'm not holding back anymore. Hello, life. Here I am, all of me. Take me as I am. Ah, I love my life. My heart is open. I'm breathing. I am here. Life is amazing. I love my life lessons that I've had so far because that's made me the person I am today. And if I hadn't had those amazing experiences, I wouldn't be this person that I am today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And say thank you, thank you, thank you. Say thank you to yourself. Every one of you, thank yourself for the beautiful experiences you've had. For everything, all of it is all you. And you cannot separate yourself. There's not one good side of you and one bad side. All of you is a whole spectrum. And it's all love. All love and light. That's who you are. Many of us think because we're imperfect, we need to work towards something. And if you come from the premise that it's already perfect, you see what happens? Then you start to have some fun and explore different possibilities. You see? And that makes life so much easier for you because it's already perfect. And you don't need to have the life that somebody else has. You have the life that you have. It's perfect. And you're alive, right? You're breathing. You're beautiful. It's perfect. You know, so many of us didn't make it at all. So many babies die when they're born. So many things are happening. And we're very grateful that we're alive. And we must appreciate that gift and focus on that. And focus on your hearts. You see? Because your heart is where you feel your emotion, you feel connected to things. And it's inside of you where you start to think. So now I'm going to show you a process of thinking with your heart instead of thinking with your head. And this is the best one. So many times when you go to make decisions, what we're doing is using our head. And we're thinking how things should be with our heads, right? And so the head is actually there to trick you. Because sometimes it says, you're the most beautiful person. The next minute it says, oh, you look like shit. And the next minute it says, it does it with me too. And then it says, you know, you got it together. And you say, oh, no. You stuffed it that time. You know, the same one that's telling me good stuff 1 minute, and the next minute it's telling me nonsense. So we call that sometimes our egoic side, a part of us that is never going to be happy and never be satisfied. So if you live your life from that, you're always going to be disappointed. Everyone, I'm telling you this, doesn't work. With you guys, you don't speak up a lot. A lot of guys, you know, like my husband's are working out, he's got muscles, they think muscles going to make him. No, it doesn't make it. It's good to be healthy and so on, but it doesn't give you what you want. It's the heart, it's inside of you that the love comes from, the connection. Doesn't matter what your physical body looks like, it's how you feel on the inside. You know, I don't care if you're a supermodel or you're 5'1" or you're there. It's how you feel about yourself that matters. Now see, this is where a lot of us are getting tripped up because we think we have to look a certain way. And we don't need to look a certain way. We need to start speaking through our hearts. Okay, and start feeling a connection with our hearts. So, we'll ask this question, and I'm going to say, you're going to speak it on the inside, through your heart. Say to yourself, in your inside voice, I love you, with your inside voice. Or if that's too much, because I noticed some of you couldn't say it before, I could see the field. So, I could get to love you. Say, I could get to love you. You know what? I could really, really get to love you. Give me some time. Because you see, the biggest challenge we have is a lot of people don't love themselves. And that's what's tripping you guys up. I could really get to love you. I could really start listening to you. I want to start listening to you. Now, you're not using your head. If your head's trying to say, oh, you didn't listen to me before, you know you're going to stop it up anyway. Who tell you you're going to listen to me? That one, just say thank you. Go back into the heart, just drop down into your heart now and say, I love you. I truly love you. Yes, you might have stopped up a few things, but I love you anyway. Yes, I'm not as far ahead in life as I want to be, but I love you anyway. So I stuffed up a lot, but I love you anyway. I love you. And the head is like, oh yeah, let's see if you're going to love me tomorrow. Let's see, because you always beat me up, and the head starts to do that. Just say thank you. Thank you for sharing. Go back into your heart and speak to your heart. Say, tell your heart, I love you. I really, really could get to love you. You truly, truly are a beautiful being. I love you. I love you. I truly love you. I want to spend some more time with you. I love you. So some of you started to feel the shift from not wanting to love yourself to slightly starting to love yourself. Can you feel the difference?